Hej, witam serdecznie, z tej strony Kinezyna, a to jest kolejny odcinek Klątwy Wron. Dostaliśmy klucz do wozu, więc tam wejdziemy.
This was a nice day.
Oh yeah, like hell it was. I won the oak leaf challenge.
What are we going to do next?
We'll sleep.
Look. This is the white powder the wrinkly woman used to summon the glistening white light. I saw her throwing it into the fire.
Don't touch that. Who knows what it is?
I'll sleep in the bed. You can have the rug.
Huh? What? What was that? That came from outside.
Tak, ewidentnie coś się stało.
No. Nobody was here.
She's lying.
Regrettable.
He who speaks lies shall hold his tongue.
Please believe me. There's no one here besides me.
Oh yes, they are here.
Patrzcie, broni nas.
She's trying to lead us up the garden path.
Nie chce nas sprzedać.
She'll have to tell us where they are.
Please, I can't tell you anything else.
In that case, we can't leave her unscathed.
Will you go away?
Time flows fast in this world.
Lives are shortened all the time. They are here, and we will find them.
What's going on?
Two strange figures are looking for us. They don't know where we are yet, but they're threatening Isidore.
Oh no. We must help her.
I have to distract the creatures somehow, or chase them off. They'd only slow me down.
Tak, potrzebujemy właśnie głowę lalki. W ogóle coś możemy tu jeszcze obejrzeć. Mogę zasłonić zasłonę. To w tym momencie nie jest potrzebne.
We might as well give up before we decide to lock ourselves in here.
Dokładnie.
The door stays closed.
Będzie nam potrzebny proszek Izydy. Izyda, ona miała tak na imię.
I hope the powder does what it's supposed to.
Tak, potrzebujemy jeszcze kawałka zasłony.
The curtain. Maybe the curtain can be of use. Oh, who am I kidding?
Ale
The curtain. Oh, who am I?
może to tak nie było. A, dobra, stąd. Byłam przekonana, że to chodziło o zasłonę.
I could seal the opening of the neck with the rag. Now nothing's trickling out anymore.
Szczerze to miałam problem z tą zagadką, kiedy grałam w to pierwszy raz. To jest dość spory, bo dla mnie to niezbyt oczywiste, żeby napchać proszku do głowy lalki i zatkać szmatą.
She's wasting time.
They are here, and we will find them.
No!
Raczej daleko nie
They killed
jesteśmy,
her just
więc...
like that.
No właśnie.
The creature is
Niestety...
coming to the coach box. I have to get us out of here.
Niestety nie możemy nic zrobić, żeby ją uratować.
She's all right. She fled.
But her cry.
The creatures injured her, but then they let her go.
But
And then she ran off into the woods. Nuri, we have to go now. They'll kill us.
Geron!
No to nie jest, te drzwi to nie jest szczególnie dobra, że tak powiem, ochrona przed tymi
I'd better lay
stworzeniami.
low. She's dead.
Niestety zrobiły to samo co z Geronem.
Fex be with me.
Tak, musimy trafić głową lalki do ogniska.
It didn't work.
Tak, ale teraz musimy ją jeszcze
Make
rozbić.
yourself useful for once. I should grab a log and burn out their eyes. But first I'll look for other solutions.
Dobra, jeden jest jakby nie patrzeć załatwiony. Czy Nuri w ogóle coś może powiedzieć?
Stay at the door. There, now quickly.
Tak, musimy wyciągnąć hamulec.
Geron!
I'm working as fast as I can.
I poprosić konika, żeby jednak ruszył.
I can do it, Nuri.
Geron!
I can do it.
Okej, Geron, ale chyba jednak byś musiał jej pomóc. Załatwiła go magią, ale jak wiemy, magia ją boli, więc...
Was it not fate that drove him forth? The seer had sought them out. For the moment, they had been able to escape, but the creatures would never stop chasing them. Who could help them now? When the seer's harp sounds, Andergast will perish, Wendling said. And the fairy is the key. Gerona had to find out more about these things. The fairy scholar was his only hope. He was right to let Nuri live. He was deeply convinced of that. Even his darkest dreams didn't reveal what woe this decision would soon befall his hometown. But would he have decided any differently had he known?
Are you really better now?
Stop asking all the time. I'm not staying in the wagon. I've been in there for days. And those pale men stopped chasing us a while ago.
All right, but we'll have to talk about your magic at some point.
Look! A human!
Tak ciągle zmienia temat.
What am I doing here?
Jesteśmy w jakimś miasteczku. Jest tu jeden rycerz, gniewnik. I mamy tutaj kruka i porozmawiajmy z nim pierwsze co.
Raven, after being a good scout for us these last few days, Nuri has asked me to be nicer to you.
What do you think? Will you be able to do that?
I'll try. How about you?
We'll see.
We were able to escape the seer's creatures and have come a long way. Fate might smile on us favorably. Now we're back in charge.
Well, well. Fate. What do you think that is? Fate.
The will of the gods.
And you think you can bend the will of the gods to fit your agenda?
Raczej nie.
But he who firmly believes in his goals will be helped by the gods.
I'm sure that's what Isilda thought too.
She did nothing to deserve your sarcasm.
All I'm trying to say is, no one ever escapes from Satinav's boundless gaze.
Tell me more about Satinav.
He's known by many names. The 13-horned, the irresistible, the helmsman of the Barge of Time. He once was a mighty magician, or even a demigod. The gods chained him to the Barge of Time because he tried to be the master over his own future.
They say the gods don't like people to determine their own fate.
Like Satinav, we mortals are chained to time.
In that case, I will have to break those chains.
Tak, i to jest w ogóle nawiązanie w sumie do tytułu, bo angielski tytuł jest właśnie Chains of Satinav, czyli łańcuchy Satinawa.
Have you seen if those demons are still following us?
Didn't you shake them off?
I think I did. I could be wrong, though. They are mighty creatures of the seer.
I didn't see anyone following us on my scouting flights.
Good.
But that doesn't necessarily mean anything.
Don't start raining on my parade.
Dobra,
I'll have a
odejdźmy.
further look around.
Dobra, w takim razie idźmy na razie do wozu. Ale tu się syf zrobił. Pozabierajmy wszystko to, co możemy pozabierać.
I'll just take it all.
Tak, no po prostu to, co możemy wziąć, to po prostu weźmy, bo to będzie wszystko potrzebne potem.
Never again will the puppeteer tell this story, and that's my fault. Maybe I really am a bad luck charm.
Ale ona w ogóle broniła nas do końca tak naprawdę. No, smutne, że nie można jej w żaden sposób uratować.
Out of reach.
Oczywiście, że poza
How am I
zasięgiem.
supposed to reach that?
Dobra, pogadajmy w takim razie z Nuri na początek.
Listen. How are you doing?
I am sad that Isida is gone. I hope these terrors will come to an end soon.
That's why we're looking for the fairy scholar, to prevent worse things from happening. What kind of magic was that you saved us with?
That was the power of the moonlight. It is like fire to the sad fairies. It burns them.
Właśnie, smutne nimfy. Ty jesteś smutną nimfą, czy tamte
What do
są
you mean,
smutnymi
sad
nimfami?
fairies?
I felt that they once were just like me.
A, one
And
są.
now they are sad?
Sure, if fairies lose their command over magic, they don't die but get consumed by darkness instead. Then they're sad and will never be able to laugh again.
To me, they seemed like mean fiends who have Isida's blood on their hands.
They're sad nonetheless, believe me.
Tak, czyli istoty, które zaatakowały Isidę i nas, to tak naprawdę były
Your
nimfy.
magic is fatal, even for you, isn't it? You almost got burned by it yourself.
I didn't want you to die.
Thank you, Nuri.
What are we going to do now?
Why do those mean fairies serve the seer?
You must have put a spell on them. And please stop talking about this subject. It's making me sad.
We need some gear before we can move on.
That's all right. I can do with a little rest.
Very well.
Dobra, to już wszystko, co ona miała do
Let's carry on
powiedzenia.
later. Hail Rondra, Sir Knight. Could you kindly tell us where we are?
This is the Thash mountain range.
Thash. So the blood barrier is not far off.
It is but a short distance for a traveling knight. For a farm boy and a maiden, it might prove quite a journey.
I am no farmer.
My maiden, you should seek protection from a proper man in these dangerous surroundings.
What kind of a man?
I am Bogomil Rathling, Knight of Andergast. At your service, fair maiden.
I am Nuri. This is my friend Geron.
Nuri it is. What an extraordinary name.
Proszę się odczepić od mojej Nuri.
What business does a knight of Andergast have in the Thash Mountains?
The king put me in charge of observing the orc tribes of the Blood Barrier.
You have travelled through the blood barrier?
Of course, but now I have to return to Andergast. There has been some unrest amongst the Tolokai. I have to report to King Efodan immediately.
We need some gear. A rope, blankets, provisions, everything that can be of use.
Usually you can get those things from Graham, but the old pighead hides in his house and doesn't make a sound. I wouldn't trust that cutthroat anyway. Do you hear that, Graham? You are a cutthroat.
Did you run into an explorer in the blood barrier near a red lake?
Huh. Red Lake? No, but if he came from the south, he must have been through here.
Why does this Graham hide anyway?
The stupid ox won't admit that I am right.
Right?
Right. He refuses to pay the dues he owes me.
What dues?
He's responsible for the death of my horse. Gave him spoiled fodder, so he died miserably. I'm in a hurry, but by foot alone I won't get far.
Właśnie, może chcesz kupić wóz?
Why don't you buy this horse and carriage from us?
What use is a carney's trailer to me? But you can leave me your hack. What are you asking for it?
I'm not really sure.
Make up your mind about the price. Then I'll tell you mine.
Rondra be with you, Sir Knight.
And with you.
Tak, musimy się w ogóle dowiedzieć, jaką cenę byśmy chcieli.
Futile, my boy. That's a dwarf's job.
No dobra, tu...
Nobody home.
Graham is home.
No
He just
właśnie.
went into hiding.
Here in the mountains, a bell like this will scare the birds for miles around.
Tak, musimy uruchomić ten dzwon.
Strange contraption.
The owner of the yard doesn't seem to be satisfied with a simple pull rope.
That's much too frail to use as a crank.
No dokładnie, to jest za
Fits
delikatne.
exactly.
Ale dzwoneczki się nadają. Jeszcze dzwonią ładnie.
Fire! Murder! The orcs are attacking!
Nie, tak właściwie to chcemy zrobić
What
zakupy.
are you lot still doing here? Scram before the black furs get here.
Seems like you've been fooled, Sir Dwarf. The boy has sounded the bell. There are no orcs attacking.
What? What's going on in your wooden head, boy? Sounds the alarm without good cause and forces an honest dwarf out of his warm and comfy chair. I can't believe it.
I just wanted to... You didn't answer the door, sir.
Well, forget it. But you can cut out the formal hogwash while we're at it. Who are you, anyway?
I am Gerona of Andergast.
From Andergast? Just like this one there? Very well, then. My name is Gram, Grandoline's son. And this is Gram's open house.
Open house? Pfft.
What do you want, Gerona of Andergast?
We're looking for a wise man who is said to be in the blood barrier at the moment, near a red lake.
One of those weirdos, eh? I remember one of them coming through here. Wanted to buy all sorts of stuff from me. Lots of obscure rubbish.
Do you know exactly where I can find him?
Yes. I'll tell you if you can offer me something in exchange. You rub my back, I rub yours. Understand?
There you have it, my boy. The dwarf is a cutthroat.
Will you bugger off and take care of your swine?
We need gear and provisions for our journey. That means a good length of rope, blankets, water...
Very well. That'll be 1 ducat, please.
What? That's much too expensive.
By Fex and Angrosh, what did you expect? Do you think this stuff grows under the rocks around here? Too expensive? I can't believe it.
But...
You can ask again as soon as you have some money.
Where is the fairy scholar, pray tell?
Do you have anything nice to offer me in exchange? In that case, I have no idea where the chap is.
Pewnie konia i
I'll
wozu
sell
nie
you the
będzie
horse
chciał.
and the trailer.
Nah, don't bother. I don't care much for hacks and what they drag around with them.
What kind of argument do you and the knight have anyway?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The knight says you poisoned his horse.
Why, that's what he did.
Shut your face, Rathling.
Bah!
So the knight is lying.
Listen, human. I don't think this is any of your business, so...
All right.
Dobra, w takim razie on już nam więcej nic nie da. W takim razie znowu rozmawiamy z rycerzem.
Sir Knight Rathling,
What is it, my boy?
I'll sell you the horse for 1 ducat.
That old nag isn't worth more than half a ducat. And that would be the deal of your life, my boy. So do we have a deal?
No, we need 1 ducat.
Well, my offer still stands.
I guess we'll
Może
have to
Nuri
move
nam
on without
pomoże.
any gear, Nuri.
But I thought we couldn't go on without.
To venture into the blood barrier with insufficient means, that would be foolish.
But we don't have any money, and you refuse to give us enough for the horse.
Bah!
The knight is right. We can't proceed further into the wild with nothing in our bags. I guess we're stranded for now.
No problem. I like it here. What are those trees over there?
If you feel all right, my girl, everything is just fine. But I can't stand to see fair maidens suffer.
I guess you'll have to look the other way then.
Tak, czyli trzeba sprawić, żeby Nuri była nieszczęśliwa.
If we don't move along soon, the dark creatures will catch up with us.
I didn't think they were very dark. They were mainly sad.
They killed Isidore, and they almost got us too.
I thought they were a little bit like me.
No, I'm sure they weren't. I wonder what your friends at home are doing at the moment.
Why?
Well, they're all alone now, and they surely miss you.
All alone? Miss Greenbelt. We have to go back and fetch them.
No, we can't go back now. Do you want to run directly into the creature's claws? We have to find the fairy scholar. He will help us, and then we can fetch Mrs. Greenbald and the rest.
Miss Greenbelt.
O, jest
Don't you
smutna.
want to help Nuri, good Sir Knight Rathling?
Oh my.
What's wrong with her?
She's sad that we can't go on.
What can I do for you, Nuri?
Miss Greenbelt.
How can I help?
Can't you buy the gear for us from Graham? You'd get a horse and everybody would be...
By no means. I'll never do business with that old cheapskate again. He's not honestly asking a ducat for some gear. Bah.
No daj nam dukata w takim
Please
razie
help
za
us out with
konia.
1 ducat, good Sir Knight. Half a ducat for the horse and half a ducat to make Nuri smile again.
I think you've got me, my boy. No gold in the world is spent in vain if it makes beauty smile again. Here you go.
I thank you, good knight.
So we can travel soon?
Yes.
And Miss Greenbelt won't have to wait much longer.
Yes, that's the spirit, my girl. Say, don't you want to stay with me after all?
Not on your life.
Dokładnie. Nie oddamy ci Nuri.
What do you want?
Here's the money for the gear.
Wonderful! Here's your stuff. It's exceptional quality. Good value, too.
I sure hope so, dwarf.
I'll give you some advice for free. When you go into the blood barrier, you'd better not burden yourself with too much stuff. You'll feel every ounce in your bones up in the mountains.
Yes, I know that. I'll leave
Dobra,
you
on
to it then.
informacji o mędrcu nam nie da. Potrzebujemy tej butelki.
Hey, keep your paws off my Jenna Creek blue shine beard dye. Do you think my beard gets groomed by air and darkness alone?
You'd better leave the stuff to this dandy boy. It's his most beloved possession.
Ojej! A co by się stało, gdyby przypadkiem się rozpękł?
What? No! By Angrosh and all the beard critters, my beautiful Jenna Creek blue shine beard dye. Who did that?
Perhaps Angrosh himself has punished you for your vanity, Sir Dwarf.
What will my beard have to say to that?
Smells like juniper berries.
Tak pachnie jak jałowiec. A co my tu mamy? Czworolist.
Too far away. Wonberries. Their bitter blue juice has healing properties.
Ale mają niebieski sok. W takim razie byłyby dobre na barwnik niebieski do wrody, tylko że my się tam nie dostaniemy.
Raven?
Ale ktoś ma skrzydła.
Nuri thinks that the seer's creatures were wicked fairies. How come he's got such a strong relation to fairies?
You're barking up the wrong tree.
Does he plan to make her a wicked fairy as well?
Possibly.
Do you see the flower box at the dwarf's house up there?
I see him.
There are wonberries in there. Can you fly up there and get me some?
Do you need a healing remedy? Are you injured?
No, but they are great for wounds. We should be prepared for all possibilities on our journey.
All right, then.
Dzięki. Mamy koci bukłak na wodę, krzemień i krzemień i chłupkę.
Maybe I can mix my own Bluebeard tonic. I'll have to squeeze the berries somehow.
Tak, musimy je najpierw utrzeć.
Now all I have to do is squeeze the berries.
Tak, umieściliśmy je w wieczku. Wygnieciemy
How
pałeczką
do I fill it?
i wlejemy do butelki.
Good old Geratian Bluebeard dye. Can you make use of this Geratian beard tonic? I'll give it to you for some information.
Let's see it. Geratian? I guess this will have to make do until I can get my hands on the real stuff again. So, what do you want to know?
Where exactly has the scholar gone?
He babbled something about a cave to the north of a big orc statue, near a red lake. He couldn't wait to get there. His imp had made a mess of my whole shop.
When did the fairy scholar pass through here?
That must have been a month ago. Wanted to stay the winter in the blood barrier. I called him crazy. All his imp had for me was a dirty laugh.
How do we get to this cave?
First you travel north, through the Screech Owl Forest. Or, better yet, past Bloodthorn Hollow. Oh, never mind. I'll show you on the map.
What is an imp doing with a fairy scholar?
How the hell should I know? That was an unholy, uninhibited, nasty little imp. Ugly and mean. My shop still reeks of his foul mouth.
Why, thank you, Master Dwarf.
Tak, dowiedzieliśmy się wszystkiego, czego właściwie potrzebowaliśmy.
Listen. Let's carry on later.
Aha, w sumie już możemy po prostu stąd iść.
Come on, Nuri. Let's move on.
Come along, Raven.
The blood barrier. Most impassable of all mountain ranges. What in the name of all 12 gods had made the fairy scholar come here? There wasn't a single danger that didn't lurk here. Into what kind of barren land had he brought to Nuri? The orcs called these mountains Ravish's Claws. And of all the black furs, the most horrible tribe called this its home. They took their captured prisoners to the caves of Orakar and hunted them to death. That's what was said of the bloodthirsty Zolochai. And the path led straight through their camp.
Dokładnie, musimy przejść przez obozowisko orków.
Shh, Nuri. Come over here into the shadows. They can't see us here. That's a whole camp of orcs. If they find us, we're dead.
Raven.
Go on, report. And craw a little less loudly, if you will.
The Red Lake is behind this ridge, but the orcs are everywhere. They are here to perform a ritual. It will take days for them to finish it and leave.
No Red Lake, then?
Nonsense. We haven't journeyed through the blood barrier for days just to turn back now.
You want to save the fairy, yet you risk her death.
A jak mam
I
ją
thought
pomóc?
Nuri could trust you. But you're doing exactly what Gwynling asked you to.
Jakby chciał ją zabić, to by
Gerona knows exactly what to
zabiło
do.
mu prościej.
Don't you, Gerona?
Of course I do.
Nie musiałby jej
Get you to the
prowadzić do
fairy scholar
orków.
in one piece. This can't be true. The orcs will rip us apart.
You'd better hurry.
Dobra.
I never meant to rummage through the rubbish of some orcs. And to top it off, the effort didn't even yield anything.
Tu mamy rozłupaną czaszkę, weźmy ją.
Is this a human skull? Oh, great.
Deska się przyda. Oraz wór z paszą.
I'll relieve you of that.
Biedny konik, w sumie zabraliśmy mu jedzenie.
The rock is bleeding color.
Tak, ta skała też nam będzie potrzebna. Spróbujmy posłuchać, co mówią orkowie.
We'll have to watch our every step, or we'll be the next to sizzle over the fire. This is madness. How will we ever make it through the camp? This is madness. How will we ever make it
Tak,
through...
ale oni nie mówią w ogóle w żadnym języku, który znamy.
Nuri!
They are fighting about who Tyrek will crush like a maggot.
What? You said something about Tyrak. Do you understand what the Black Furs are saying?
Don't you?
Oh, forget it. And what, pray tell, are they talking about?
Those two don't like each other. And the third one is always laughing.
Anything important that could help us?
Wait a minute. It's a story with a lot of names in it.
I don't think stories will get us any further ahead.
They're talking about blood and guts a lot.
Are they exchanging recipes or what?
They are fighting about who Tyrek will crush like a maggot.
And which of them is Tyrak?
That's their blood god.
The big loud one is impatient. He's eager to receive a sign from Tyrek. Otherwise he'll start the dance himself.
So they're waiting for a sign.
Tak, to jest ciekawe, ponieważ musimy, jakby to powiedzieć, ten znak sami im dać.
Okay.
Seems to be quite entertaining.
They laugh about a human's bone.
Disgusting. I hope they aren't cooking the fairy scholar.
No. The bone is really tiny.
Who knows what size those fairy scholars are?
The big loud orc is more interested in ogre excrement.
Great. I always wondered what orcs talk about.
Will this be of any use to us?
We give them ogre excrement for a present and they'll let us pass in exchange.
Dobry pomysł.
If only life were that easy.
Jeszcze można słuchać.
Let's listen in on the orcs some more.
Okay.
To już nic nam nie daje, jeżeli chodzi o fabułę, czy o pomoc w zagadkach. Ale jest jeszcze śmieszne nawet. Nuri, nie tłumaczysz w ogóle.
Again, there are many names. A certain Icar.
The Icar is the chieftain of all orcs.
They're waiting for their supreme orc. Just what we need.
No. They've been waiting for a judgment from their god for days.
And then?
Then blood shall flow. Or they're waiting for blood.
Are you sure you're getting this right, Nuri?
Their god wants blood. The orcs want blood. But no one seems to have it.
We could offer Master Raven here.
Keep on joking, my boy.
Dobra, a może jeszcze podsłuchamy raz?
Just running in circles.
Ue.
They're not saying anything new.
Dobra,
Don't worry,
uspokójmy
Nuri.
ją
I'll
jeszcze.
protect you.
I miss my forest and all the life within it.
We'll be with the fairy scholar soon, and all will be fine.
That sounds so beautiful.
I just have to get rid of the orcs.
You still have me, Nuri.
Dobra.
Oh, I'll deal with this. All will be fine.
Zobaczcie, dostaliśmy właśnie dostaliśmy achievement za to, że podsłuchaliśmy całą rozmowę.
Plus, the orcs would detect me.
Jest ktoś, kto może nam pomóc to zdjąć?
Say,
Aha, dobra, jeszcze można z nim w ogóle pogadać.
There are dozens of them. You don't even have a sword.
Raven, you distract them, and Nuri, do you know how to perform a death spell?
No,
Sleeping spell?
no.
We'll deal with them anyway. Is there a different way?
There is a good lane to fly through over there.
I meant for the three of us.
No, I'm sorry. The only way is through the orcs' camp.
Can't you fly us over there?
Ciekawe jak.
I'm sorry I was cross with you again. I know you only mean the best with your warnings, but we have to reach that explorer at the Red Lake.
Apology accepted.
Didn't you want to say something too?
Yes.
Yes?
Don't make our situation any worse.
Dobra, przynieś nam
Do you
szczękę.
see that jawbone at the pole?
Yes.
You'll have to fetch it for me.
Why me?
You're a bird. Flutter, flutter.
I'm not a common scavenger crow.
No prosimy.
Please.
No.
Pretty please?
I know this game. It ends with 1,000 pleases, and my answer still will be no.
Do it for Nuri.
Oh well.
Mhm. Jak dla Nuri, to zaraz to zrobi. Dobra, bierzemy szczękę w takim razie.
The raven hardly caught the orc's attention.
Dobra. Jej, konika można pogłaskać.
Under its matted mane.
Dobra, naprawimy jeszcze czaszkę
Sounds loud and hollow if I knock against the skull cap.
i możemy iść w lewo. Tak, i jesteśmy w tym miejscu. I ja w tym miejscu chciałabym skończyć ten odcinek. Tam jakiś ork w ogóle coś przygotowuje, jakąś... Znaczy po prostu odprawia jakiś rytuał. Ale ja w tym miejscu ten odcinek skończę. Ja was, moi znudzeni wędrowcy, pozdrawiam bardzo serdecznie. Mam nadzieję, że ten odcinek wam się podobał i że będziecie czekać z niecierpliwością na następny. Cześć!